Hi, my name is Sarah Westerway and I'm a Master Practitioner with Healing Solutions, and I'm here today with Dr. Tom Miller, who is a Senior Practitioner on the Healing Solutions team. Hello, Tom.
Hi, good morning.
Tom is hailing in all the way from Minnesota. I'm in New South Wales, Australia, and we have Caroline here who is going to be our test client, and she's in central New South Wales in Australia as well. So thank you for joining us today, Caroline, and we're just going to do some testing and demonstrating on some issues that you've asked us to help you with. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So do you want to just explain just a little bit about the issue you want to talk about today? So you said you've got a bit of a sore shoulder.
Yep. It doesn't want to lift above my head.
Okay. So left, right shoulder?
Yeah, right.
Right, yep. And did you have a serious injury where this...
No.
It just
I done it in a swimming pool. I was swimming.
Okay, so you were swimming and then after that you couldn't lift your arm?
Yep.
Okay. So doing some freestyle, freestyle swimming.
Freestyle. Yep.
Okay. And then what sort of pool were you in?
My swimming pool, which is runs on copper it doesn't have chlorination. It runs on a copper-based sanitisation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it run on salt? Does it have a salt base as well?
No, no salt.
Okay, so just a copper filtration system.
Yeah, it runs on a copper anode, which is what sanitises the water.
Yeah. Okay. So, and how long have you had the pain in your shoulder for? Like, when did this start?
About 2 years ago.
Okay. And obviously in the summer?
Yes. Yeah, I think it was in the summer.
Okay.
The pool's enclosed, so I can heat it and use it in winter.
Oh, okay, cool. At your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. So let's just go into this field. Are you happy to... Do you want to ask any questions, Tom, before we start?
Yeah, Caroline, how much were you swimming then?
Not enough, but most 2 or 3 times a week, maybe more.
Okay, all right. And how long? So that was kind of like your schedule, swimming 2-3 times a week, pretty much on an ongoing basis?
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm just curious what happened if you were used to swimming, then all of a sudden your shoulder starts to hurt, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It literally had a pain drive straight through it. As I lifted my arm over to do the stroke, I literally got a pain through it and I couldn't use it.
Okay. All right. And was there anything going on in your life, anything stressful at that time?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because my sense is there's something else going on with the shoulder. Feels it, just intuitively, it feels like there's some non-physical component to it.
Yep.
Okay. And so I can't tell you what that is. That's just sort of my sense that there's something going on in your life, and then somehow it ended up affecting your shoulder in some way. So, yeah. and if that's true, then we'll find it.
Yep.
So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's all the questions I have.
Yeah. Well, that's really interesting because you are a swimmer and you're used to doing swimming. So it wasn't like it was the first time in the pool and then all of a sudden you've, sprained your arm. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll just test is your polarity first. So I'll just get you to say, I want to be healthy.
I want to be healthy.
I want to be sick.
I want to be sick.
So I do get that you're reversed. So just hold your belly point, which is 2 inches above your belly button. and then we hold our fingers together like this on our belly spot. Yep. And then just 2 inches above your belly, and then we'll clear reversal. So Tom does both hands and chin.
Yep.
I do it a little bit differently, but just in case you've seen Tom doing that with his chin before. Okay, and then holding your belly point, say, I want to be healthy.
I want to be healthy.
I want to be sick.
I want to be sick.
Okay, so that clears the reversal. So then I'm going to test for Caroline, testing 100% over any blocks to accurate testing, 100% free of any deception in your testing, 100% free of any non-physically attached fields, 100% free of any spiritual interference, obstruction, attack, attachments. Be healthy. I actually get that she's got an attachment.
Okay. All right. Do you think we should test toxins as well, or should we go after the attachment first? What?
Well, let's find out what her priority is. Is it best and highest good to clear the spiritual attachment first? Is it best and highest good to clear the toxins? I'm getting actually finding out what this attachment is.
Got it. Perfect.
Okay. So let's just find out. So what I would do here is we're going into the field of your shoulder. So we're thinking about this sore right shoulder, thinking about the pain that's in your arm. You were saying that you can't lift it too far above your head. So I'm in that field, and in that field, 100% free of any spiritual interference. Okay. So I would then say something in the train changed, and I'm trying to figure out when this spiritual attachment came in to your field. So something in the train changed. Yes. Non-physically. Yes. Okay. When? So if we're thinking about, would it have been in the summer of 2020 around that time?
No, probably 2019. Might have been early 20.
Okay.
Yeah, January 20 probably.
Okay. So let's just find out whether this spiritual attachment started back then. So this is more than 1 year. This is more than 2 years. Okay. Thinking about the summer of 1920, this is prior to that. Yes. 19. Okay. I'm actually getting it's prior to the summer of 2020. So 2019, 2020. So our summer in Australia starts in December, sorry. So December is our start of our summer, but I actually get that it was before that. So if I'm thinking about before December, before November, before October, I'm actually getting something. You've got an attachment in the winter time. So in August, around that time before this injury happened.
Yep.
Okay. So prior to this injury in the August, okay. So do you check when the attachment occurs to Tom? Like when that person picked up the attachment, or do you just clear it?
I would like to know when the attachment came in, because it's probably close to the same time that there was an open door that developed.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing that there was some sort of physical or emotional trauma that created an open door of belief. Likely Caroline had a belief that, lifelong belief, but we'll find out. We'll test that. But yeah, so somewhere in there, she developed an open door, and then that's how attachments can get hold of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, I think it's important to kind of track down the date like you're doing, or the time when it came in. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I'm getting it's prior to when the injury happened. So it's actually sort of around our winter time, around that time. So if I check then, it's around the August of 2019. This is when the attachment, okay. So then I'm going to ask, what is this attachment? Is this someone living? Is it an attachment from someone living in your life today? Yes, this is a male. This is a female. Okay, so something around August with a female. Okay, so this is a family member. This is a friend. This is someone in your family. Okay, so I know Caroline has a daughter. So is this your daughter? Is this your granddaughter? How many granddaughters do you have, Caroline?
One.
Okay. And just remind me what her name is.
Madison.
Madison. Okay. I'm actually getting that's an attachment with Madison.
Okay.
Okay. So something around the August with Madison, was she, I mean, that's a pretty tricky to think back, probably a couple of years ago. Was she unwell? Do you feel like she might have been something going on for her?
Her brother was born in October of 19.
Okay.
But I can't think of anything. No, not in August. No.
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
Tom, do you want to just test that it is actually Madison, if that's who she's got the open door with? So her granddaughter, Madison.
Sure. So if I ask, this is someone else's energy, yes. Someone living, yes. Okay. Family, yes. Daughter, granddaughter. Yeah, I would say that it's something kind of in the family, maybe daughter and granddaughter. Okay. Like possibly some distress in the family there.
Okay. Maybe something with being pregnant, your daughter being pregnant and Madison's picked it up or something along that.
Yeah, it feels like something like that. Yeah. And honestly, I don't necessarily dive into the particulars of the event. What I like to try and do is find the belief.
Okay.
Okay. So like Caroline has a belief that got activated that caused her to take in that information. Right? Does that seem right?
Yeah. So there was this open door that created this attachment, and the attachment is around your daughter and granddaughter, and your daughter being pregnant at the time, and then something like that. So what we can do is then find out, okay, so what is this? Is there a belief? Yes. Okay. About yourself? Yes. About others? I get it. It's about yourself. Yes. Here, 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 here. And I'm just going through my belief chart. Here. Okay. Say it's here, Caroline.
It's here.
Okay. I actually get that the belief is she deserves to suffer.
Okay. So Caroline, that's Caroline's belief?
This is your belief? Yes. This is, you're holding this belief for your daughter, for Madison? No, this is your belief. I'm actually getting that it's her belief.
Okay. And is it generational or is it from her lifetime?
Okay. So the other belief I get is there must be in control, and because she felt like she was out of control, that then she deserved this punishment of like suffering. Okay, so let's just find out. This is generational. This is generational. Yeah, I actually do get that it's a generational belief.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so for Caroline, what I would like to know is what was her trauma that opened this door, that triggered. So she's carried this belief, it's generational. She's carried it all of her life, and it's probably come up in her life before. Okay. So what I would like to know is what in Caroline's life brought this up so that she felt like she needed to take on this other energy.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. So then at that point we can sort of say, all right, was there something in your life that sort of triggered this generational pattern to keep coming into your life? So so we're saying August with your daughter, with your granddaughter was like a trigger, but what is it in your life that gave you that belief to start with? So what I'll do is check, okay, there is a specific trauma. Yes, there is a specific event in your life. Yes. Okay. Prior to the age of 5. Yes. Okay. After, is this in utero? No. Okay. Age after 1, after 2, after 3, after 4. Okay. At age 4.
Okay. And then I have a quick question. Caroline, did you have any younger siblings?
I have 3.
Okay. And how old were you when they were born?
I was 18 months when one was born. I was 8 when the next one was born, and I was 17 when the next one was born.
Okay. So Sarah, my sense is that Caroline identifies a lot with her granddaughter. And so this idea that someone else was being born into the family sort of triggered this anchoring trauma or anchoring belief that Caroline had when her sibling was born. Does that kind of make sense? Does that kind of make sense?
That makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you, Caroline? Because it's a pregnancy, it's introducing someone else into the family. It's created this, bringing back this pattern of belief. Yeah. And
in the sense that I get, the belief that I find is that I'm irrelevant. Okay, like I'm irrelevant. Let's see, what else did you say? I need to suffer. Oh, and I need to control, right? Yeah. So it's not like I need to control people, but I need to control my environment so I don't fade away, so I'm not out of the picture, so I don't become more irrelevant.
Yep.
Because you were the oldest of the 4 of your siblings. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense to you, Caroline?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we just don't know how that affected your shoulder, but if all of this is true and we clear it, your shoulder should get better.
Okay.
So what we do is we try and bring this information into your healing intelligence. So it's like what the body can see, it can heal. So we're saying to the body, these are the beliefs, these are the trauma, this is what we need to deal with, this is what we need to clear and bring into the light, this is what the body needs to see to heal and heal this shoulder. So by bringing your body's awareness into what is going on for you, identifying emotions and the intentions behind it, just showing your body where that is allows your healing intelligence to take over, and then your body will start to heal and say, okay, it's time to heal now. I don't need this pain in my shoulder anymore because I can see what's going on.
Yep.
So we're alerting the body.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I just felt internally a shift in her shoulder. So Caroline, would you mind just bringing your arm up a little bit? Just see if that helped it at all.
Yeah, a little bit. It's still pretty sore though.
Yeah. Yeah. But so the process has started already. Yeah.
Okay.
You can see how quickly it shifts. And I was talking to someone over the weekend, and while I'm on the phone, the shift was happening for them. So some people it's really quick and it's on the phone while you're talking to somebody. And then other times it can take just a little bit to process and then the body can see it. But, with energy medicine, there's no time limit. It's just, where our energy system is, it's instant. Our healing is instant at that time. So, there's no reason why you can't feel a shift. So I'm just going to go through and just check if there's any more beliefs about yourself, about others. Here. Okay. And then I'm just going to check if I can do that and clear whether I can now clear the spiritual attachment. So if I just show that. So now testing for Caroline, this field is 100% free of any spiritual interference, obstruction, attack, attachments, 100% free of any non-physically attached fields. Okay. And I actually get that attachment clears enough so we can do our testing.
Okay.
Is the open door closed?
So let's just find out, is there another open door Is there another open door that we need to find? Something else with this open door? Some emotion? Yes, here. Okay, say it's here, Caroline.
It's here.
Okay, I actually get the emotion is the love, like unreceived love.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I can start to see like, was your mother really maternal?
No.
No. Okay.
Still isn't? No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that makes sense. If you tried to express your love and she was not very maternal, that's unreceived love.
Yep.
Yeah. So I kind of have this like, there was this thought pattern, like this thought that was coming on that maybe there's a bit of fear that for your grandchildren, even though Madison was already born, but fear for your grandchildren that you could be similar to your mum and not maternal enough and not be able to provide them with that same, you know, what you want as a mum and as a grandmother. You're nervous about being all those things, and that's a control thing. Like I want to be the best person I can be for my grandkids so they don't have to suffer from me being not maternal like my mother was.
Yep.
Okay. So if there's any other emotion here, yeah, there's another that's just unloved here. Okay, any other emotion? There is an intention with this. Here. Okay. Another frozen, blocked emotion, vow, belief, intention, another emotion of yours in intention for a belief, 100% free of any spiritual interference, obstruction, attack, attachments, 100% free of any non-physically attached fields. Okay. Do you get that door is closing or closed?
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So we find that if, like I like to clear spiritual attachments from the start of any testing, because it can send your testing wonky. And if we don't clear that and find out what that is, sometimes our answer's not as accurate because we've got an attachment and the attachment isn't part of you.
Yep.
So I clear that the same way as Tom finds what threw off polarity. You know, we're clearing that, making sure that the person is really online and able to be tested so we're accurate.
And Sarah, now if we go back and test polarity, what do you find?
Oh, so just take your hands off your belly point, Caroline.
Yep.
So say, I want to be healthy.
I want to be healthy.
I want to be sick.
I want to be sick.
And that test's clear. So you're not reversed.
Yep. So that non-physical field, that emotion intention was creating a non-healing state.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we find that attachments come in and out of, you know, for different circumstances, and we can find out, you know, you took this on really early, and kids take it on, you know, as kids, we take on emotions really, you know, because we don't understand the world so well, we try and interpret a certain way, and then that lives with us right up until, you know, that can live with us forever until we show it. You know, that's what we do. We're showing the body, you don't have to live like a little 4-year-old anymore with these same emotions. You know, you're a healthy adult.
And the interesting thing is I think this was generational on her mom's side. And so, you know, when we have generational things like that, we have these emotions or whatever, and we don't know why, you know, well, it's because we were born with it, you know? So, yeah. So to clear those things up, clears up a lot of confusion, even in our body and in our being.
Yeah, because sometimes we're holding on to all this stuff that's not even yours, and your body's going, I don't know how to even clear this.
Right, exactly.
Like it's not mine. I don't know what to do with it. So I mean, if we went back further, we can even test going back further into your mother's field and saying, you know, where did it come for her? Like, why did she take on that? Where did that come from? It might have even come from before her. It could have been from her mother. You know, it could have gone back, you know, a few generations. If I just quickly check, so if it's gone, is this beyond your mother's generation, her mother's? No, it started at your grandmother's generation.
Yep. That doesn't surprise me.
Okay, yeah. So maybe they weren't maternal people because of something in their generation made them feel, I know your mum, she's the same age as is she in her 90s now?
She'll be 89 in September.
Yeah. So that generation, you know, that they were hard done by. So being maternal, you know, and your grandmother was even harder done by, and being maternal wasn't always easy because they were in some troubled times. So okay, so let's just check. So on this field with your shoulder, so I then go and reconnect your field. So we're just wanting to find out on the non-physical side of things, is there something else that we need to find with the non-physical at this moment? No, your body's priority is physical. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to reconnect your entry points. So this is called the reconnection scan. All body fluids, all body systems, drainage pathways, spinal segments, detox immune points and switches, functional brain areas, healing circuits, cranial sutures, cranial nerves, okay, immune pathways 1 to 7, and autonomic balance, all organs, bones, and tissues. Okay. So testing for Caroline now. One or more of your body systems is offline. One or more of your body fluids is offline. I don't actually get that, any of her body systems. I know you like to check that, Tom, body systems and body fluids, but I don't get anything's offline there.
No. Caroline, do you have any sort of heartburn or esophageal sort of things?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So testing for Caroline, I'm just going to check. So in this field of your arm, all inhalants want to be healthy, inhalants want to be sick. All ingestants want to be healthy. All injectants want to be healthy. Contactants. Okay, injectants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting 5 injectants. All contactants, 1, 2, 3. 3 contactants. Do you ever have any issues with your skin after getting out of the pool, or any rash or anything from being in the pool?
Not from being in the pool. I've never been able to handle a saltwater chlorinated pool, but I'm allergic to dishwashing detergent, and my fingers at the moment are itching. So I used a soap wash I'm down at my son's at the moment, and I used a soap wash in a toilets on the way down, and my fingers, I can just about eat them.
Yeah.
That itchy.
Okay. Yeah, I can see some sort of rash on your skin. Okay.
Yeah, it's on my fingers.
All right. So if we think about that soap that you had and on your hand, if I erase that, or contactants 1, 2, yeah, there's still 2 other contactants. So if I erase that and your dishwashing liquid, or contactants are healthy. Okay, the pool. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're I can give you some brands, but you've found a dishwashing liquid that works okay for you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So just using something different at the moment is not helping your field. So even though this is a new environment for you, so you're down at your son's, you've had this sore shoulder for 2 years now, even though this is a new contactant in your field, it stops you healing. So some people are a bit confused with, how is something that I'm doing today affecting something that started 2 years ago? So because it's in your field, it's affecting your body, it's not helping the healing. And it can be something today and it could be something 2 years ago. Did you put something different in the pool that summer that you can remember?
That might have been the year I put the salt chlorinator on it. I'm not sure.
Okay. I can see if there's something in the pool. Sorry.
I did put one on it, but I don't know when I did it. And I took it off. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Mainly because it just added chlorine to you had to add a heap of chlorine to the pool, and I don't like chlorine.
Yeah. So if I erase that pool, what you put in the pool, or contactants want to be healthy, and that clears. So yeah, I think there was something to do with a new environment in your pool. There's something changed in your pool, and that your body didn't want like that.
Yep.
So if I clear all that, so if I think about the dish soap that you don't like, that was upsetting your fingers, if I think about the hand soap that you're using at the moment, and anything with the pool, and clear those just temporarily, or contactants want to be healthy, and that clears. So that's just meaning that those are our contactants that we're looking for. Yeah, something in the pool, definitely.
Yep.
I saw chlorine, but then when you said it was copper, I thought, well, you're not even using chlorine, but maybe that's what it was.
That could have been when I put the salt chlorinator on it. And because, I read it that it was good because it had magnesium in it, but it ends up being a lot of salt and chlorine. They add a lot of chlorine to it. And Yeah. So if I clear that, that clears the contactants on that field. So let's go. I found 5 injectants. If I think about these are man-made, these are biological. Okay. So thinking about these are insect bites. All right. So how many insect bites? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Tom, can you just check that for me? Because I'm getting that 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are actually insect bites. Is there more than 5? Okay, the one is, I think I'm getting 5 that are insect bites, but there's something else man-made there.
I think it must be the crack in her hand or in her skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thinking about that, if I think about these insect bites, these are, I think from memory working with you before, we had spider bites come up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if I clear the spider bites and the cracks in your hand, that this, as an injectant, so the things, because you've got sore hands at the moment and open skin, if I clear that, all injectants want to be healthy. Okay, yeah. So I'm finding some spider bites and some man-made injectants in that field. Okay. So I'm just going to pull those into this field. Then in this field with this sore arm, okay, fighting a virus, challenged by a virus. There's a virus in this field. Actually get 3 virus. Okay, anything hidden. I want to be healthy. Fighting a bacteria, being challenged by bacteria in this field. 15, 16, 17. Actually getting 17 bacteria fields. Okay, anything hidden, I want to be healthy. Fighting a parasite of protozoa in this field, I want to be healthy. Fighting a mycoplasma, chosen by mycoplasma in this field. Okay. I want to be healthy. Anything unknown pathogens, I want to be healthy. Fighting a biofilm, challenged by biofilm in this field. I want to be healthy. Fighting a moldy Candida fungus in this field. I want to be healthy. And then I'm just checking anything fungal in the dural tube. I want to be healthy. Okay. Or other. All right. So I'm actually getting there with 16 bacteria fields. Tom, I know you like to, when it comes to toxins, checking how many toxins are within that. So in the spider bites and things like that. Did you want to add anything there?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
okay.
you need. Yeah.
All right. So we're just going to show your body those. So if we're thinking about this arm and we say, at this point, I would do a cell surface receptor scan. Do you want to add anything to that before we do add that in?
I think that there's something, we checked organs, glands, and tissues, and they were all online, right?
They're online, but I will also find within the cell surface receptor scan what organs, glands, and tissues are offline.
Yeah, you'll find it. Yeah, you'll find it then. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Because there's definitely an organ or gland affecting her shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if I'm thinking about that, 100% functional, healthy shoulder movement. Are you describing this as a locked shoulder, Tom, or is it just like?
Yeah, it's kind of a frozen shoulder. Yeah.
Frozen, yeah.
Yeah, where the muscles are out of rhythm and they just can't release. They won't release properly.
Okay. So we're wanting full movement in that shoulder. So I'm going to say 100% functional healthy shoulder movement factors. Then I'm going to say 100% functional healthy anti-frozen shoulder factors, 100% functional healthy muscles, tendons, nerves, ligaments, fascia, 100% functional healthy muscles, tendons, nerves, fascia. Factors. Anything else we want to add there?
I think you've got it all. Mm-hmm.
Okay, those factors want to be healthy, those factors want to be sick. How many blocks? More than one. Okay, getting something on that block there, other than what we've already found. So we've gone through our pathogens and our toxins, but I just want to find something else. Is something else? I think this is on our curtain list, somewhere here, here. Okay, something with the bone marrow. Just going to pull that in. All right, there's something else blocking your body's ability to see and clear this frozen shoulder. Somewhere here. Here. I'm actually getting one of the cranial nerves. Okay. Which one in particular runs down into that shoulder, Tom?
Cranial nerve 11.
Okay.
That goes to the muscles. Cranial nerve 10 goes down into all the organs. But yeah, cranial nerve 11 goes to the shoulder muscle.
So cranial nerve 10 is our vagus nerve as well. And I'm also getting, there's something else here. Also getting cranial nerve 3. Okay. All right. Something else blocking your body's ability to see and clear this frozen shoulder, somewhere here. I'm just checking my curtain list. Here. Okay. Say it's here, Caroline.
It's here.
I'm also getting there's a pinched nerve.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So do we need to find the specific nerve in that area? I mean, you know that area. At this point, I'll just demonstration. At this point, because I'm not a chiropractor, I would go, this is my book that is like my Bible. And in this book is charts of muscles, nerves, ligaments. So personally, I just go to that and find which nerve is off. For you as a chiropractor, you know the body and you can probably really see it quickly.
Just from my experience, I would say check spinal nerves 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
Those are the ones that go to the shoulder muscles primarily. Yeah.
Okay. So we look in the, okay. So that's in our cervical spine. Okay, somewhere here, 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 here. Okay. Somewhere here, here, here. Okay, I'm getting C7.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, somewhere else thoracic, yes. And T1.
Perfect.
Anywhere else thoracic, lumbar, 1, 2, here, actually getting L4. Do you have any pain in the bottom of your back too, Caroline?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. So
Also
something with,
also in one hip.
okay. With L4, okay, anything else? Cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral, coccyx. Okay. So I'll pull those in. All right, something else blocking your body's ability to see and clear this somewhere here, 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 here. Say it's here, Caroline.
It's here.
Just remind me, have you got a root canal?
Yes.
Okay, that's coming up on your field. Is it left or right side?
Left.
Okay. And do you know which tooth?
Second last one.
Okay. Left, upper or lower?
Upper.
Okay, and then second one. So you've got your wisdom teeth. Is it 2 in front of the
No, I
wisdom
don't
teeth?
have my wisdom teeth on the top on that side.
Okay, so if you counted your wisdom tooth, is it 2 in front of that?
Yes.
Okay. 14. So that's tooth 14. All right. Do you get we need to clear anything else with that, Tom, with the root canal?
I don't really.
Okay, I'm just going to clear that as a curtain.
Yeah.
Quite often we find when a root canal is on one side, that same side will have some weakness as well. So you haven't got anything on the right side as well?
No.
Okay, so let's just clear that and then pull that into the field and say, okay, anything else blocking your body's ability to see and clear this frozen shoulder somewhere here, 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 here. Somewhere else here, 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 somewhere else here. We have 100% of the physical curtains. No, here, here. Okay. Say it's here, Caroline.
It's here.
I'm getting she's got some vitamin deficiency.
Interesting.
Okay. So I can be specific, and unless you can, like I would just go to my chart and say, okay, where is it? Where is the vitamin deficiency exactly?
Is it vitamin and mineral, or specifically vitamin?
Okay, is it a mineral? Is it a vitamin? This is a vitamin. I'm getting it's a vitamin.
Okay.
Do you take calcium, Caroline?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you take magnesium? These are minerals, but I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I know. It's not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Sometimes, yes.
All right. I'll just check.
How about vitamin D? D as in dog.
In the past, I've been taking vitamin D3 and K2.
Okay.
I was, but I'm not at the moment.
Okay.
And I was also taking vitamin C with it.
Yeah, that's perfect. So Sarah, if you bring that in to the field, then does she still test deficient?
I'm bringing vitamin D in.
D, K2, and vitamin C, all three
Okay.
of them.
So if I pull that into the field, it's here. Okay. Yeah, I get that's it clears there.
Okay.
So I think it, yeah.
Yeah, because we need vitamin C for tissue repair, and then vitamin D and K2 for calcium metabolism. And and vitamin, and you know all about vitamin D, so yeah.
Okay. So now I'm testing on that, on this field. There is something else physical here, here, here. No, I get that all clear. So let's just pull those in. So vitamin D, C, K2. Okay. All right, so then I'm just going to say something in this field is not connected, somewhere here, here. So vagus nerve, which we've got, so we'll pull that in. Here, 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 here. Cranial suture, here, here. Okay, something else here, something else here, here. Lymphatic system. So that's lymphatic, our brain's
Drainage.
like drainage, yeah. Here, 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 an entry point. Is this a new entry point on your hand now? So I'm just going to pull in. Are your hands are cracked at the moment because of the?
They're not actually, well, I can't see physical cracks in them, but I was literally chewing them yesterday and today.
Yeah, I think there is something there, even if you just can't see it. So I'm just going to pull those entry points in. Somewhere else here, here, here. So I'm just going to check pituitary, large intestine, stomach, thyroid, here, 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 adrenals. So I'm just writing these down so then I can clear them. So here, 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 bladder. So here, 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 kidney. Okay. Okay, something else in this field is not connected. Here, 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 somewhere else here. Sympathetic nervous system. Okay, something else here, here, here. Another organ, gland or tissue, something else involved or stressed in this field, something else blocked from a healthy, dry, oxygenated state, another organ, gland or tissue. Is there anything you wanted to add there, Tom? Can you see anything else? No, okay. So I'm just going to clear bone marrow. Okay, cranial nerve 11, vagus nerve, cranial nerve 3, C5, 6, 7, T1, L4, that root canal, coronal suture, lymphatic, those entry points, adrenal, bladder, kidney, and central nervous system. Okay, just checking on that, we have 100% of the organs, limbs, and tissues, 100% of the physical curtains. Okay, anything else? Blocked from a healthy, dry, oxygenated state, another stressed organ, gland, or tissue, something blocking homeostasis. Okay. Does your body need? Okay, I'm just checking that. So we have 100% of the physical information to clear this, frozen shoulder for Caroline. We have 100% of the non-physical information to clear this. What are you getting on the non-physical, Tom? Have we? Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, okay. All right, no, I get that that's all clear. So we have 100% of the physical information to clear it, and we have 100% of the non-physical information to clear this for you now. So we basically showed your body, and throughout our session, sometimes we check for people, whether that is enough for their body. So sometimes just doing the non-physical is enough. Sometimes just doing the physical is enough for their body at that time. And then we check on their code, is it in best and highest good to put a filter on that code so they don't go into a detox reaction? And so if I test for you, is it in best and highest good to have a new code? Is it in best and highest good to have a filter on the code? No, I'm getting that your body's going to be okay with that.
Okay.
So I'll give you a code. I'll just email that to you, your code, and then you'll read that through. Did I give you one last week?
No.
No. I'll do you a code, and then you can read that through, and that will help your body to process that a little bit too.
Okay. Thank you.
What do you think, Tom? Anything else you wanted to add?
No, that's like extremely thorough. Like I'm impressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Caroline, if you want to check your arm, do you want to just lift it up and see how you're feeling now?
Yeah, I've got it up a fair way.
Okay. Yep. Great. And is there pain?
It pulled in the top of it, in top of the muscle of the arm. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So that should start clearing.
That's a lot better than it has been.
Awesome. And that's what we want to see. Yeah. I'd like to see improvement right, before we go. So, and I know Tom does too.
Yep.
Okay. So thank you very much for joining us. Thanks, Caroline, for being our test client, and Tom for being awesome as always.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much, both of you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Good to see you again.
Okay. You too. See ya.
Yeah. Bye-bye.